Not a cell phone in sight. Just people living in the moment. The Catholic Church according to movies. Witches are real. They're real. Yes, we must find them and burn them. The Catholic Church in reality. Witches are real. They're real. For the last time, they are not real. The Axis. Detroit Auto Industry. The Axis. Detroit Auto Industry. Englishman in 1696. Oh wow. Windows. I don't think I can afford this place. Who would win? Literally the greatest military genius at his time leading massive army and fierce war elephants. A 17-year-old boy who came to experience the battlefield for his first time with holding his father's hand. It's joke, right? There's no way I can defeat them. What is my purpose? You are our defense against Russia. Père Colette. Samurai, I challenge you to fight one-on-one. Mongols. Yes, Germany bad. General public. Sweden during 1655 to 1660 Swedish deluge. Invites senators to a dinner party. Makes them sit on tombstones with their name on it. Watches as they crap themselves thinking that they are about to be assassinated. Lets them go unharmed. Refuses to elaborate further. Life is beautiful. I only wish it was easier to get food. Invents settled agriculture. I've made a huge mistake. Kings in history. I hope people will remember me as something cool like the Great or the Brave. Nobody. William the Silent. Bismarck. Destroyed one enemy ship. Was used for propaganda. Was destroyed in its first mission. Did no psychological damage to the enemy. Averov. Defeated the Ottoman Navy on its own. Literally carried a nation's hopes and dreams. Survived 2 Balkan Wars and 2 World Wars. Raised the flag in Constantinople to assert dominance. How are you not dead? I have no idea. Canada in the world's history books. Canada in the Netherlands history books. Canada in Canada's history books. Hollywood's depiction of medieval times. Medieval times. Hollywood makes a movie about the Battle of Stalingrad, and there are no American characters. It inaccurately depicts the Red Army of sending half their troops into battle without a weapon. It gets reused in other works about the Battle of Stalingrad. Many treat it as fact and use it as an example of Red Army incompetence during World War II. Grover Cleveland. Hawaii was not acquired honestly. We should restore their queen. Most of America at the time. No. Alexander H. Stevens finding out he's been selected as the vice president of the CSA. Students are trying to bring down communism. Hey. Build a Type 99. Kill the protesters. And deny it ever happened with the all-new Lego City free speech collection. The British when everyone mocks the USA for not using metric, even though they prevented it. Your next task is to create a peaceful and sustainable multi-ethnic state in the Balkans. I don't want to be in a union. They said yes. Socialists. We are the most oppressed throughout history. Minorities. No, we are oppressed more. Amateurs. What was that? Punk. Left-handed people. Amateurs. Falkland Islands. England. Argentina. Since 1833. We haven't based our entire culture on a color. William of Orange. Orange tulips. Koningsdag. House of Orange Nassau. Dutch Mimolette. Carrots. Got Milk ad campaign. Society. Siamese general inhales opium. Also Siamese general, what if we stuck a howitzer and machine guns on a white elephant? Me and my Serb friends pulling up in Sarajevo on June 28, 1914. We do a geopolitically unacceptable amount of trolling. I freaking hate classical history. It's so freaking overrated and fetished. The Middle Ages don't deserve to be considered a downgrade from that period. Yellowstone supervolcano. The Farallon Plate. All life on Earth. When you spend 8 years fighting against tyranny, but your new government is too weak. Jack the Ripper, after doing the absolute bare minimum to escape police catching him. I'm the smartest man alive. If I had a nickel for every time someone heard voices in their head that directed them to the hospital so they could get a tumor removed, I'd have 1 nickel, which is understandable since it is such a unique event. Muhammad Ibn Musa al-Khwarizmi, when he created algebra, X can be whatever I want. That one dude in history who discovered gold and thought it was good idea to make it so valuable that nations would fight each other just to get it. Guys, in 2022, was this a calendar, a burial place? We may never know. Guys, in 2500 BC, you wanna build some weird rock dominoes? Sure, why not? 1800s Europe, after realizing that Africa is full of resources and hasn't heard of Jesus. When you speak Latin in Italy, but they understand you. It's an older code, sir, but it checks out. Crocodiles 65 million years ago watching everything around them die. Colony. Sounds too rude. Protectorate. Clap clap clap. Rommel going back to Germany to celebrate his wife's birthday. Allied paratroopers dropping into Normandy. No, you can't just shoot me with a weapon that took you hours to train. I trained my whole life to be a knight. It is unchivalrous. Haha, gunpowder go bang. 15th century priest, your sins are forgiven. That will be 5 gulden. Credit card declined. 15th century priest. Hannibal. Finally, we made it over the Alps. How many of our 40 elephants do we still have? 20? 10? Soldier, there's 3, actually. Not a cell phone in sight. Just people living in the moment. Australia declares war on emus. You just triggered my fight or flight response. And I'm a flightless bird. Spartans were the strongest Greek army. Spartans weren't even Greek. All your sin is gone. Catholic Church. Whoa. Martin Luther. This is worthless. You know what? F you. An island's your island fortress. Horseshoe crabs. The oldest living species and surviving 5 mass extinctions. When you get offered a chance to surrender, but the guy next to you yells Napoleon's guard dies, it does not surrender. This trial is so freaking ridiculous. The only response I'm gonna give you people is more weight. The USSR trying to spread communism to Scandinavia. Finland. I'll have a Woman King bad. How original. And has historical inaccuracies. Daring today, aren't we? Diocletian. The Tetrarchy is in shambles. We need you to come out of retirement. No. Plato trying to teach in his academy. Diogenes. Giving people a fair trial. To the guillotine. Robespierre. The world. Oh my god. The Habsburgs are so strong. No one can defeat them. The Dutch and the Swedes. If it bleeds, we can kill it. Being creative. Naming wars after how long they lasted. Average Excalibur sword fan. Average Ranga Miniat spear enjoyer. The Germans in World War II when coming across something they couldn't penetrate with their tanks. All reliable. Crassus. Don't worry guys, the Parthians will run out of arrows soon lol. The Parthians. The Roman Empire in the afterlife watching an Incans build a massive road network. Not bad kid. Walks into Egypt. Gives out thousands of pounds of gold. Annihilates economy. Refuses to elaborate. Leaves. He died without leaving an heir. Any important historical event in medieval Europe. France and Britain signing a peace treaty, only to declare war on each other right after. Now ladies. One at a time. The Allied powers when exiling Napoleon. And then we gave him the title. Emperor of Elba. I'm going to tell my kids this is the smartest man ever to live. I ain't saying she a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no broke Caesars. South American countries. Communism. He's so ugly. I love him. Sad capitalistic noises. The Aztecs when their crop fails, even though they sacrificed 4 children yesterday. Germany and France were stupid to invade Russia in the winter. Sweden. Admiral Nelson. Copenhagen. Do you want to explode? How to talk to your dog about the fall of Constantinople. Who the F are you going to colonize this time? Britain, France, and the Iberian Peninsula. 1200 BC be like, you destroyed all our civilizations. I'm literally just a mineral. When all the soldiers under your command decide to stop fighting and play soccer with the enemy instead. Hey, where are you going? Get back here and kill each other. I will provide aid for North Vietnam. Dude, what the F? Countries forced to be independent. Annual meeting. The Australian Prime Minister that went swimming in the 1960s and never came back. The Dutch losing a naval battle to horses. Anglo-Saxons finally defeating the Vikings after 250 years. Normans. Do you ever get nostalgic for things you didn't actually experience? Like the Mongol conquests? I was thinking more like the 60s. The 1260s, when we conquered Damascus. Good times. Are you crying? I just need to be alone right now. Perhaps Judas's biggest crime was never understanding personal space. I prefer the real Winter Soldier. I said the real Winter Soldier. Perfection. When you just got accepted as monastery guardsman and hear the Viking Raiders' horns from the distance. Thank you for watching this video. Tune in at 5 PM British time for a video of changing topic, and at 7 PM for daily juicy memes. Check out my Discord server using the link in the description. Also be sure to leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe if you didn't already.